Good morning, everyone. This is Joella May here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments down below. Today is day 6 of my 60-day meditation commitment. I'm using a different filter today, so it's making my hair look more pink. I did not dye it pink, it's still red. But I wanted to give a more glowy feeling today so I could feel more glowy because I feel very out of sorts today. Yeah, I do. Look like I do with this Kiss Me Pink filter or whatever. It's just my regular phone filter. I miss having pink hair, so it's nice to see. So, I was having a really hard time last night. If you watch day 5, you'll see that I was having a little bit issues emotionally, trying to settle back in at being home from traveling. I didn't stay up as late last night as I did the night before. The night before, I stayed up till like 4:20 in the morning. I think last night I stayed up till 1 something. So it's about 11:13 right now. Like, that number just keeps following me around. You think I'm kidding, right? You think I'm kidding. See, 11:14 right now. So when I said 11:13, it was when I started. Anyway, yeah, it's crazy. I know I can't keep my sheet right today. I know. Because I wake up, I push the button before I do my daily routine, so I get this video done, because otherwise I won't get it done, because I got too many things going on in my head. See, I'm talking super fast. That means I'm still not fully aligned yet. We talked about that yesterday. Okay. So last night I put my meditation on, but my phone did something that it doesn't normally do. It continued playing after the meditation. And the meditation I picked last night had so many commercial interruptions that it was the most confusing thing, because the commercial interruptions had a similar voice tone to Joe Dispenza. So when I'd be listening to the meditation and then the other person's infomercial would come in, I'd go halfway through the infomercial before I'd realize that it was an infomercial, not part of the meditation. And I have to get up and stop and push the button. So it messed up my thought process for a while. And I found one that didn't have all the commercial interruptions. So I played that one, and then I was able to relax. But then I woke up with my phone still talking with other influencers. It didn't stop after the meditation. It just kept going. Excuse me. Morning hiccups. Like I said, just woke up, haven't had anything to drink, nothing. So that kind of really messed. I didn't get a settled night's sleep when I woke up. The sun was coming up when I realized that. So I played the proper meditation. Yeah, that's when I found it, was at 7 a.m. I didn't find it at night because it was doing all those loops with the YouTube. So when I woke up, I was bawling, crying. Like, I don't know. I kind of had a dream about my husband, and then I woke up missing him, and it just tore me apart. So I got to make sure that whole thing, when I do the meditation tonight, it doesn't loop out and do other influencer stuff, because that really threw me off. Like, I can't even tell you. So then, after I did the meditation that didn't have the interruptions, because I put it on at 7 in the morning and kind of dozed back out, as soon as kind of when it was over, I woke back up from dreaming about my husband again. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is too much. So, it wasn't as bad, but it was bad. So I went and looked at my Telegram, because that's where my friend from Sacred Waters sent me the guided meditations. Because interesting enough, with Telegram, that app, there's so many millions of apps, but you can send more megs through it than you can through like email or whatever. I think it is up to 25 megs or something. So she was able to send me a couple of guided meditations through the Telegram. So I had 3 of them there. So I listened to all of them. And each one, I'd wake up, I'm still dreaming about my husband, crying a little bit, but not as bad. So by the last one, which was the cord cutting one, I didn't wake up crying, thankfully. Now it's 11, because it started at 7, from 7 for the past 3 hours, from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Been doing all these things to try to clear my emotional process from whatever happened while I was sleeping last night, because that was crazy. I mean, really, really, really crazy. I literally felt like I was there with him. Like I could feel his skin. I could smell him. And it just hurt so much. It just made me miss him so much. Yeah, it's crazy. My friend from Sacred Waters sent me her link through the email. I'll put it in the description box. So I'm going to look up the auric cleansing kit and try to do that process today. Because the meditations by themselves don't fix me. I don't ever want you to think that. They just help me deal with my day, and they help for me to understand me. I can't wear my glasses when I cry. Going through this process is I really didn't expect to cry on video today. I feel like today's video is going to be about the things I miss about my husband. Like, what the fuck? Excuse my language. Can't get it out. I haven't bawled out over my husband in a minute. Mad minute. I've cried here and there, but not like this morning. I mean, you can see the bags of my eyes and everything from crying so much. It's yeah, right. Let me burn something. Maybe that'll calm me down. Candles are in the box. So. I need to refill it. And it has enough to burn, but not a lot. Like, that's still enough to burn for now. Maybe sprinkle a little more sage in here, just so I can smell the relaxing smell. Most everything's kind of burnt down. Yeah, when I do the videos when I first wake up, you're getting my full raw emotion reflection. That's why I do it when I wake up before I do anything else, because I want them to be the most authentic they can be with everything that I'm going through. I did get, we'll be putting the link for the Sacred Waters down below, so you can look more into the aura cleansing, aura hygiene, stuff like that, cord cutting and things. It'll be in the site. I haven't explored the site yet, so I'm not used to how to navigate on it. I really enjoyed the meditation I did with Dr. Joe Dispenza in the morning. It was nicely guided. I don't know if I've copied the link yet. I'll have to double check that. But because since my phone was running all night on YouTube, it's going to be hard to find it again. But I did it at 7 in the morning, so it should be the last one there. But my phone did try to loop again. I don't know. I was trying to figure out the settings on why it did that last night, because it's never done that before. But I don't know. Yeah, that was just a mess. I mean, the best thing I can say is you gotta actively, yeah, I don't even know what to say. I've just been an emotional mess since I woke up. Yeah, it was crazy yesterday because the number thing kept messing with me, because we were married on 10/13. And 10/13, 11/13, it kept coming up all week last week, and then it came up again yesterday, the day before. I don't remember. I think it was yesterday. And I was starting to miss our friend that passed away. He was my best friend. He was my husband's godfather. That's how we met. We were taking care of him when he was passing. And when I looked up my friend's date on the day he passed away, it was the day we got married. I didn't realize that. I always had it in my mind that he passed away on the 12th or something, but it wasn't. It was the 13th. It was our actual our wedding day. That really messed with me emotionally. The strange coincidences. I don't know. I have no idea. Burn, sage, burn. Make me feel better. There we go. Yes. Oh. Yeah. I wish I knew more about numerology and study of numbers and things. I studied it for a small moment when I was younger, but I didn't stick with it. I'm having a really hard time reading and going through the books. My son has a thing with touching paper. It makes his fingers feel weird, so he reads off the computer. I don't think that's my issue, but I know, because I love drawing, and But that's the thing. I love drawing. I'm not crazy, but writing, I guess because my handwriting isn't the best, it's always kind of been scribbly. But over the years, it always says that if you have missing handwriting, that means that you're more intelligent. And I was like, okay, I'll live with that. Yeah. I really don't know what to say today. I'm very out of sorts. Definitely going to be doing some more aura cleansing and cord cutting and stuff. I've never made a crystal grid because I don't really have enough crystals to do a whole grid. I would like to, but I need to get more for sure. I used to have more, but series of events, I've lost a lot of things over time. Bad choices, bad roommates. Usually bad roommates or roommate girlfriends or ex-girlfriends. Things that were technically not out of my hands. Look at it. I said not out of my hands instead of out of my hands. It's subliminal to myself. Yeah. Could have made better choices. But, you know, when we're grieving and we're in confusion, we have such cloudy judgments and make stupid decisions. And that's another reason why I'm staying home, so I don't make those same stupid decisions. It'd be nice to have another roommate, make the bills more evenly distributed, but at the same time, I don't know if I could deal with another person's energy right now. It's very complicated for me to find the right roommate that I can connect with. So when I'm happy, I can be very vibrant and live and part of the party, but when I'm not, I'm very secluded and reclused, and I don't like to be bothered with outside entities or random people coming over to hang out. I can't do it. That's why I live in my room so much. I can't right now. I wish I had more of a message to give you today. Especially since I've been talking for 18 minutes. This is a real ramble. I think that's what I'm going to call this one. Real ramble. But, yeah. So, I am going to make my tea and then figure out how to do some more cord cutting. And you're only supposed to do it like once in a day, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to do a little more active cord cutting later than just listening to the meditation. I need to find a cord cutting prayer. As I remember the first time when I went to visit my friend in Arkansas at Sacred Waters, she did a full cord cutting. I was on the crystal bed and everything. Crystal bed, and it's a massage table infused with crystals to hit different points in your body when you're lying on the table. And then they have this other really huge, amazing crystal. I don't know if they describe it on the website, but I know when they go to the celestial conventions and stuff, they bring it with them. And they do the aura pictures, and it's so beautiful. And when I was at their house, they did a before and after they put me on the table to see how my aura would change and how my chakras would align. It was really neat. I've been wanting to go back for so long, but I don't know if I'm ready for the drive. It's 17 hours from my house to drive to Arkansas. It's technically, GPS says it's 11 hours to Miami, but it always takes me 17 because I'm always stopping for a nap. So if it's 17 hours to Arkansas, I think it'll take me 2 days to drive there by myself. Now, I think it took, because when I drove back, I think it took me like that long last time. So I want to go though. They're harvesting the property right now, and they're getting a ton of comfrey and chickweed and so many other amazing things. Like comfrey is one of my most favorite herbs, if you've never heard about it. When I used to work at the market in Coconut Grove in Miami, that's when I first learned about comfrey leaves. I was like so excited. So they're really cool. They're these big, flat, green leaves, and they're kind of furry feeling on them. It's kind of funny. If you go one way, it's really soft. If you go the other way, it's a little prickly, but not really. But use them as a poultice. I know back in the day I was able to buy comfrey tea, but of course when my ex-roommates threw out all my tea when they were cleaning the kitchen, yeah, 10 years of tea collection, over $1,000 worth of tea, my grandmother's tea. Anyway, yeah, this is a real rant. But anyway, so you can use comfrey as a compress on your skin for any kind of cuts or burns or anything. It's really amazing. Yeah, I miss it. I know, it's silly. It's an herb, but it was like my best friend. I used to love growing my garden. My biggest garden was probably when I was about 23, 24. My first husband's best friend. Yeah, like I said, my life was complicated. And we had an amazing garden. And we had like 10 different types of basil, 5 or 6 different types of lemongrass. I couldn't tell you, like everything. We had chamomile, we had rue, we had, so long ago. That's like, I'm 48. So, yeah, it was 25 years ago. That was a whole nother lifetime ago. But it was great. Oh no, the heater came on. It's too hot in here for the heater. Hold on one second. Yeah, it's crazy here. North Carolina weather, I tell you what. At night, it can get so flipping cold. But then as soon as the sun comes out, it's just like chill warm. Oh, I have an extra candle. I'm lighting that. This is a little mini one. I gotta clean this one out. I keep dropping my sheet. Yeah, so remember to do the work. We have to do more than one thing to continue our healing process. Daily meditations are not enough. We need to do cleansing. Hygiene bath. What does that mean? I don't know if you've ever heard of a sound bath. Those are really cool. I had a couple of those. Yeah, when I was at their place. Through the whole process, I got a sound bath there too. What that means is I'll show it in my next video. I'll remember to take it out. It's too much work for me to get it right now. But I have a crystal bowl that plays music. The one I have is specifically for the heart chakra. Yeah, that's what like confuses me so much, because my husband bought that for me one time. It was $250, and to me, I never spend that kind of money. And like he's like, baby, let me buy it for you. And I was like, he's like, you deserve it. You need to have something beautiful. And I was like, because I wasn't gonna do it because it cost too much money, because I'm always worried about bills. But he bought it for me. I was so happy. It really meant the world to me because my first husband never bought me anything, like ever. He gave me an orchid for Mother's Day when my son was first born, but that was it. Never got a wedding ring from either of my husbands. So, yeah, that's another reason why I'm trying to stay away from people to heal myself, because I always felt like I was giving more in the relationship than receiving every time. And I really need to analyze myself about that. Why do I always give more than I receive? And it had to do with my childhood and my abandonment issues and always feeling not good enough. Even though I knew I was good enough, I was really good at the self-talk to myself when I was a kid. But after my relationships, I forgot how to do that. It's really hard to remember how to do that now. It's a white candle, so that's cool. Help cleanse the space, cleanse the aura, and bring me strength, light, clarity, beauty, love. That was cute, right? For a second. Yeah, maybe I'll take a picture of me with it later with this filter, because it's pink hair. Oh, I miss having pink hair. I miss having all colors in my hair, but I just don't have the emotional stamina to do it, and I have to clean my bathroom. Because right now, my bathroom is covered in lemongrass from the pruning, because I burn it, so I use a little every time. I know I should collect it all, put it in a bag, and clean up my bathroom some more, but I've been doing so much gardening in there that it's hard to keep it clean. So I'm always doing something with the plants and getting soil somewhere. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how I want to replant my lavender. Oh, yeah. So yesterday, because I was feeling so out of sorts, when I was saying hello to my plants, I decided to do a meditation in my bathtub. So I lied down, I took my money tree, I held it on my heart, and I had my 4 lavender plants. I had 2 on each side of me, and I was doing a meditation. And I was only going to do it for like maybe 15 or 20 minutes or something, right? I can't tell you how long I was there. First of all, I was surprised that I could hold my money tree on my chest for so long. Because I was sitting there holding it like this. I was sitting there holding it like this. So it was like my hands were like this kind of thing. I don't know if I was doing like something with my hands the way I was holding it, but I felt like a direct energy with the way, because my hands, the way they were connecting and holding the pot. When I was on my chest, it felt more. It was interesting. So then when I woke up from the meditation, or I should say when I came back from the meditation, because I was never fully asleep, I could hear myself, I could hear everything around me. And I've also noticed that when I go into a deep, deep meditation, I snore. I start to really snore. Yeah, it's funny. I was like, wow, because I could hear myself snoring, and I was like, what the fuck? And that's kind of what pulled me back out of it. It's hearing myself snore. So then I set the money tree to the side, and I was going to get up, but then the lavender, the lavender smells so good right there next to my face, because I had a pot here and then a pot here. It's 2 and 2, because I have 4. And so I was just lying there, and I went back out, and when I woke up, I was just smiling, and I felt so happy with the lavender all around me. But the thing is how do I do that while I'm sleeping? So I gotta figure out if I can put them in a special pot that I can carry and have them with me in my bed when I sleep at night, and then put them back in the bathroom in the morning. Because my bathroom gets a lot more sun than my bedroom. Like, I have the window right here, but that's it. The rest of my room is dark. So, and I have all my stuff right here in the window, so I don't really have a room for them. I could put them outside my window because I don't keep the screen in, so I can set things out there, because I'll put my moon water out there, which I'm out of. I ran out of water, and I didn't buy more before the last full moon. And the last full moon was in Libra, and it was the best time to make moon water, and yeah, I didn't do it. Because I was too out of sorts from the whole traveling thing. Coming back to center is not easy. Talking about windows. I crack it open a little bit. I just felt a wave of heat on my back. So, I don't know what you got out of today. Do the work. Use the herbs. They work. They're very helpful. You know, we might resonate with some better than others. Like, one of my favorite herbs is rosemary. I love using that in everything. I'll burn it. I'll cook with it. Use the oils. Put them on my temples or behind my ears. Sometimes under my nose if I'm like really going through something. Yeah, the rosemary oil helped me a lot when I was studying for school. Yeah, school. I hope to go back. Now that I'm by myself again, I just might. But I remember last time, yeah, I was taking finals, and that's when he called me and screwed me. I went into emotional frenzy, and I ended up flunking both of those finals. So that was always my biggest fear about going back to school, is whenever I'm in a relationship, I can't stay calm enough to finish my schoolwork. So I'm waiting, because he still has some of my stuff. I still have some of his stuff. We're not divorced yet. We haven't filed anything. So I know more stuff's going to be coming up. And I'm not ready for any of it. I wish I had the mental state to go back to school right now. I really do. Because I'm only, I think, one more semester, like 3 or 4 classes. 2 math classes, 2 science classes. I have to break it up in 2 semesters because they're the same courses. I don't think they let you take 2 levels at the same time. But hopefully that's one of my goals this year. But it's already April. So as long as I can start in August, I'll be happy. Yeah, that's my big goal for this year, is finishing up my AA so I can go into my BA and stuff. Because I really love science, and I really want to be able to do something with it. I remember when I was going to school, the girl in my biology class was studying algae, and she was working on something to get a grant for it. And that really got me excited, but I need to clean my house enough so I have space to build a lab. Yeah. I've been wanting to build an herbalist lab in my kitchen for years, but none of my partners ever saw my vision or anything. So it never came into fruition because everything else was more important. But hopefully I can stay structured and get it done this year. Yeah, I've got all these amazing herbs and teas and things. I really want to expand my knowledge with them. Well, this video has turned into 35 minutes. It's longer than yesterday's. I wonder if anyone's going to watch it with all my rambles. So let me cut it now, because I could probably just ramble to you all day with the way I'm acting. So, all right, I'm all scattered today. I love you. Yes, I do love you. Grand rising, you amazing, beautiful souls. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for listening to me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me comments. Enjoy the glow of the candle.